What's going on, y'all? What is T? Shout out to everybody that is here. What's good, y'all? Y'all come on up here.
Hey.
Y'all come on up here. Y'all see who we here to talk about and scrutinize like a dirty manger dog. And so well, all of us
I
except
quit.
for really
I quit.
Okay. So what's good, y'all? Let me welcome on the panel, honey. Let me see what it. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, honey.
I quit. I quit.
How y'all doing? What's T, y'all?
Listen here. Y'all gonna have to bear with me today because Mother Nature is trying to beat me up.
But it's that time.
Yeah, and it's taking a toll. Like, I don't understand. Usually I'll be, all right, but I'm tired as hell, sleepy as foot. Hey. Body ache.
You got a lot going on.
Oh no.
You just made my body hurt.
My mom that gave me sleepy tea. I'm like, girl, I did not ask for this. This is not what I said. Hey, I'm sleepy. Why would you give me that?
You get a good night's sleep. That's all.
No, I told her, I said, can you give me some ginger tea? She told me, I can't find it. I said, it's literally right there. And then I'm drinking and I'm like, this is not ginger tea. This tastes like lavender.
Wait, really be what's that? An urn for Karen? What's that? I can't see.
Yeah, that don't worry about it. We finna throw her ashes right in that candle. Don't worry about it. She picked the right thing to use. It got her name on it and everything. Good choice.
No, it's a candle, bitch. It's a candle.
I got a light all for it.
I got a light all for it.
Wait, no, that's nice. We're having a candlelight vigil for Karen. That is beautiful. That is cute.
Yeah, we gonna toss her trash ass ashes in it too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Light it up. Y'all put one in the air for Karen.
Listen, I don't need to be here for this bullshit. I got other shit to do.
Like what?
Right.
Not be here.
Oh. You'll be all right. Your girl getting her turn. That's it.
Before we get to the tweets of the week, how did y'all feel about this finale?
I liked it. I liked it.
No,
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was pretty decent too. Y'all won't feel it?
No, it was good because we didn't have to deal with Jack-o'-lantern,
Mia,
Ink Stain, and Mia be lying. We so because the focus wasn't on them, huh?
It's you.
It's me. Okay, I might need to go out and come back in because I can't hardly hear y'all. But I can hear everybody else though.
Turn your volume up.
I can hear everybody else fine. It's just y'all.
Oh, why you can't hear me?
I thought you were saying
I can hear you. You're just low. That's all. Okay, go ahead. It's just
wait.
Me.
Am I low to everybody else?
It must just be me.
Like, I won't gonna say nothing. I was gonna let it think it was just her, but now I ain't gonna do her like that. You are a little bit low.
A little bit.
Just a little bit low.
Just to disrespect.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can make this work. Hold on.
He sounds very normal to me.
You sound better now.
Yeah, he do now, right?
How?
He seemed regular.
I don't know what you did. Nah, he was a little bit lower. Y'all not gonna make me really be at like we need miracle ears. He was a little bit low.
Thank you, T. Thank you.
Okay, how about now? Am I still
low?
Now
went back low again. I don't know.
It went back low again.
Okay, what about now?
You sound cool to me.
I deal with.
We good. Go ahead. If it's just me, go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait, should I go out and come back in?
I mean, that's up to you.
Okay.
Y'all got me screaming up here. Oh, Jesus. That was funny. I mean, I don't know. Like, to me, I was really expecting to like not like it. But and then don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna say it was the best thing walking. But I mean,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me.
Not too much. Trying to wait for y'all ass to get it back up here.
I'm gonna say it like this. I fast forwarded through about 1/3 of it, and I could have fast forwarded through about a half of it. So that's why I say that. For me, I could, because okay, I'll wait till we get to those scenes and I'll explain what I mean by that. But
yeah, because how do people be fast forwarding through scenes and you review the show? Like, how that work?
I do it all the time.
Ain't shit happening.
Okay, can y'all
like I fast forwarded through that whole? Okay, so let me say this. I fast forwarded through that whole White House scene. Tell me what I missed.
Nothing, to be honest. Nothing.
Tell me what I missed. I said Wendy went to the White House with her family.
How that works?
Wait a minute. Wendy went to the White House with her family. She was able to show Black representation in the White House. Her kids were there. She interviewed the press secretary. That was a great look for her. Kern was there with her. Tell me what I missed.
It's not all that. It's not all that. Like I said, I was curious to know how that works.
No. I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying. Tell me what I missed.
Just tell me what I missed. Tell me what I missed.
You know what? I feel like you've been a little sensitive today because you feel a little sensitive today, Sakina.
I'm not.
Because I said nothing different than what I normally say. Now you know I'm a woman and I understand, girl. Okay,
I'm not being sensitive. You didn't miss anything. You got
at
it.
all.
You didn't miss it.
Scotty twerking down to this Mary J concert. I hope the host slipped a dish. She was supposed to come to work.
Right, and I'm like, bitch, you knew you was going to this concert when you bought the ticket. Now you want to tell us last minute today.
Well, I'm glad. Can we say something about? No, I ain't do my best friend like that.
I started to write that in the chat. I said, that's why I just put the other message instead.
Child, he gonna say something to us later.
And
God. Y'all are a mess.
All right. Well, since you guys here, we could go on ahead and get started with this shit right here. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I found a little something. Now, majority of what I found was all against Karen. And honestly, really that was not, I didn't purposely do that. When I went on Twitter, everybody was going in on Karen. That had absolutely nothing to do with me. But I did find a tweet that was for specifically Wendy and Eddie. So I found something nice to say. But you know, the rest of these. Anyway. So they said Stacey could run the same stop sign 50 million times and it still wouldn't be bigger than a DUI.
Hello. Hey, girl, what? What are you even talking about? Let's be for real right now.
Yeah, I didn't even understand what that whole she ran 3 stop signs was. I be running this. Listen, it's a stop sign in my neighborhood. I run that bitch every day. I don't understand the correlation.
Cause baby, I'm a yield too. Shit, the fuck.
I'll be doing a rolling stop all day long. Rolling stop all day long. I don't understand.
Did you learn that from Karen?
See, now you see, you give a nigga an inch, they take a mile. See what I'm saying?
I just asked a question.
So the next one we got is why Karen playing as if there wasn't any footage. #RHOP. I told you these tweets was cutting up, honey.
Terry, why they look like they come from Gotham? Look like they finna go face Batman.
They do look like that.
So good damn well ain't nobody stopping in the rain to pray. They prayed either before they left or when they got in the car. That was totally for the camera, child. Totally for the camera.
You okay? Putting on.
Let them people pray when they feel like praying.
Mm.
We always want to judge somebody's prayer. Let them pray.
Yeah,
I ain't judging nobody's prayer.
Putting on a performative prayer.
This gay bestie is all of us when Stacy talks about TJ. He's a lot. That is not your type. He would be my choice. He's a cornball. Hashtag RHOP. I scream. AJ did it for me. AJ was the best one.
All of the above.
Shout out to AJ. That's all I got to say.
I am screaming.
And we need for AJ to be a permanent friend of for Stacy.
You think so?
Yes, slot him in.
Why did you pay somebody to be her friend? Why not let it be him?
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind AJ being the new Miss Lawrence or the new Dwight.
Like we need the good Judy's back on Housewives. Like
they said he already had a reality show. He had a salon in Chicago, but it only lasted one season. So he been on reality TV before.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's nice when you have those friends that, man, fuck these cameras. I know the real you, and I'm finna talk that shit. Yeah. That's what he gave, and even when she had her aunt on, like,
she was the same way,
right? Mm-hmm. Like, that's what we need to see. Not these people that they bring on, where it's we're friends, but you already told me what to say, so I'm just gonna follow the script. AJ was like, no, I mean, I'm gonna stop because we ain't got that yet, but.
So the next one I got is that what are you sipping from Stacy to Karen was lethal, and I didn't even think about it like that. But you ain't lying.
I did. Bitch, I clocked that shit quick. I said, "Oh, yes, bitch." Cause don't play with me, ho. Like, do not play with me. But when I tell you Stacy was getting right with Karen's ass, I said, bitch, I know that's motherfucking right. I was here for it.
Now, the last one I got is a good one, kinda. And this says, I absolutely love how Eddie supports his wife in all of her endeavors. RHOP. I agree.
Bitch, do you see this picture right here?
Listen, that's why I said kinda. Because, girl, you giving me killer instinct. I don't know what the hell this was, Wendy, but I just, it gave escape on stage. I won't hear for it.
Oh, no, bitch, this is fire. What is you talking about?
No, it was not. I just looking at it, sitting down. I said, Wendy, what is this?
It's giving Renaissance realness. What is you talking about?
Oh, no, ma'am. Wendy, please, girl. Go. Wendy, I ain't having this discussion with you, child.
Bitch, I be a little concerned because they fine as
all I gotta say is that face is flawless. I don't care. That face is flawless.
The face beat, but I hate the outfit.
This couple is fine as hell from head to motherfucking toe. Like, what?
They're a great looking couple, but I won't hear for the look, Wendy.
Bitch, they fine and she eating
all
that
right.
shit up.
Your face is everything. You got bundles on top of bundles, but not as much as you had on season 5, so I'd allow it. But other than that, girl, I don't know. You giving me Dancing Diva from AAMU. I'm just gonna say, but
bitch, she eats down.
I agree with the commentator though. Like I mean the person that made the comment. Like Eddie does always follow her, and even if they have big schemes and ideas. Hey, I have her back. There's one thing about Eddie, so I appreciated them for pointing that out.
Who said I lie?
Huh?
Just call me talk about stop lying. Stop lying simply lies.
Child. Talking about something Wendy look good in that girl, I guess.
Oh, my girl looks good.
Okay. Okay. So we go ahead and get down to this episode, child. So Karen is trying to find something to wear down to Stacy shit fest, and she again lying ass Karen, because Karen wanted to come out talking about she was thinking about adopting some dogs and all of the rest of this foolishness, and you know before she was gonna do this, I was gonna go down to blah blah blah. Does anybody believe any word of what Karen said about adopting some dogs because their lives matter too and their lives are longer and all the rest of that shit she said? Did any of y'all, other than Really B, believe that?
Hold on, don't speak for Really B.
Absolutely not.
Don't speak for Really B. Because if you watched my review, then you already know what Really B said. I said that I think Kern was sipping during that scene because I didn't understand the motherfucking thing she was talking about.
Like, what was she talking about? Like, for real. I'm like, what? And then it just always, we've seen her over time have like these copycat moments.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, why did you feel the need to let people know beforehand? Oh, before she even thought about this, I was adopting dogs. Well, where the fuck is the dogs at?
Right.
You keep talking about the dogs. Where's these dogs at? Like,
now, even Ray didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. Did y'all see Ray's face? Ray didn't even know what the hell she was talking about.
I'm just scared for the dogs, y'all.
Did she post the dogs?
Well, no. I'm saying because you sitting here talking about you want dogs, but it's you already drinking, driving, crashing in the tree stumps and whatnot. Apparently, somebody fled out. Dogs already don't live a long time. Like, why you gonna put them dogs through that? No,
and what you gonna go and buy 2 dogs for when you know damn well you got a case pending? You don't know if you going to jail or not. And you gonna leave the dogs under Ray's care? Girl, you can't afford to be trying to adopt no damn puppies, girl. What are you talking about? She was just talking. She confused the hell out of me.
Child, Ray can hardly bend down to tie his shoe, let alone worried about 2 damn dogs. Like, Karen, if you don't get out of our face with this mess, girl.
Some damn dogs, girl. What? Then even like, and I'm skipping ahead, but even when she was talking to Kyle about it at the event, Kyle was looking like, girl, what?
What? Right. He was so confused. Like, excuse me. I was screaming.
Bitch, Kyle didn't know what the fuck was going on.
And look, and the way she was, no, you ain't ready for no damn dogs. You not ready.
I know, right? Very valid point. Oh my gosh. That's all I got.
So, doing all of that, Wendy calls Karen and let Karen know about her opportunity, and she wanted to invite her down to the White House. Lord, Wendy. I'd much rather you took Giselle. To be honest with you. Anyway, though, Karen.
Gosh.
So we get to the good part. Stacy having lunch with Miss AJ, honey. Shout out to Miss AJ. I was here for everything. Miss AJ. Miss AJ was around here reading the girls. And Miss AJ clocked the hell out of TJ. Like, from the gate.
Yes.
Stacy, listen to your friend, sis. Your friend ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. I can see that about that already.
When AJ said he's animated, I should know because I'm animated. I felt like that was 2 different things he was saying at the same time.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
He was sending out a smoke signal. That was a double entendre.
Exactly. I'm just like, I had nothing. And then when he said he looked like AI, I never threw my damn phone like, bro.
AJ was tearing him up, keeping it real with Stacy. When he was saying that, like, basically Stacy is all prim and proper now, I was like, well, bitch, who the real Stacy then?
Yeah, because he told on Stacy too. He told on Stacy too. He was like, this ain't the Stacy that I knew back in Chicago.
Ooh.
But look, no, wait. To know she's from Detroit and then finding out that they hung out in Chicago before he even called her, I'm just like, oh yeah, this a facade. Either that or she knows when to turn it on and turn it off.
Yeah.
He was offended that he had his name wrong. See, like I said, Sakina, it was some shit I skipped. It's very possible. He got offended because he had his name wrong. I thought he called him TJ.
He did. He said,
but he hesitated at first. It was not that serious.
He said TJ. That's all he said. That's why I was like, okay.
like kind of like he probably said his real name, but he caught himself, and he was like, "Nah, TJ," because it could have been like that. Like he may have said his name, but he was like like he called himself TJ.
Yeah,
It wasn't even that
like
serious. It wasn't that serious.
He didn't say, "Hey, John." I mean, TJ. He said, "Hey, TJ." He don't know him like that, so it's very easy for you to do that, like, nigga.
Right, and then I guess he called himself checking him at the event, but we'll get to that.
Child, it was him calling him a cornball for me. he said he's not your type. I damn sure wouldn't have picked him for you, and he's a cornball. Like, what are you doing? You're jumping off a cliff. I say let her jump off.
Money.
That's just how I feel at this point.
He was on the money, and I was like, yes, 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 yes. He is a cornball. He is a lame. He was like, what did he do? She was like, he's an actress. He was like, oh bitch, I'm jumping off the cliff because only if he knew that he just served Stacy some lime green jug of juice and some pizza crust. Like,
lime green jug of juice.
That's what it was. Shit.
So, child, another scene that really wasn't needed, quite honestly, is Ashley at home with Tommy and Dylan. And they got a birthday cake for Auntie Monica or whatever. And Ashley used that time to take away from this lady's birthday to let them know that her divorce is probably going to be finalized within that week or whatever. I don't know. I guess that was Auntie Monica's birthday gift. I don't know. But because I just, that's really all I got from that. I said you invited them there for her birthday, but also to let them know about that. I'm sure they sick and tired of hearing this already.
For real.
Yeah, really be. What's up, baby?
So this goes back to what I was saying about the finale and why I was saying, so literally that's the third time we have seen that scene from Ashley this season. It's always somebody's birthday at Ashley's house. It's the same 5 people, and she tell them the same shit. Every time she has them at her house, her divorce about to be final. Like, literally, it's the same fucking conversation. The only thing that they added new to this conversation was her little fake boyfriend, Josh. That's it. That's all. So, like, that's what I mean when I say we literally could have fast forwarded through that and ain't missed nothing, because it's the same fucking scene. Dealing on them kids on that damn island, her opening up a cake or some ice cream or some shit. It's somebody's birthday. It's Uncle Lump Lump, his wife, her mammy, them 2 kids, and one other random person that we don't even know who the fuck they are. We literally have seen that exact same scene 3 times this year.
No, that is so for real, really be, because I promise you, I was like, bitch, we already seen Sheila's birthday or whoever. I was like, I literally thought it was Sheila's birthday until Auntie Monica walked through, and I was like, oh,
right, the same shit, the same conversation.
But baby, when I tell you that family was eating Ashley up, bitch. First of all, they are not here for Josh. That's very clear. They was like, oh,
no, Uncle Lump Lump ain't feeling it.
They both was like, he's calling way too much. And then what was when Dean was like, who is that or whatever on the phone? Oh, this is mommy's coworker. But then you keep calling him babe, and then you talking about y'all's relationship in front of the kids, like.
And that's what I said in my review. Like, if you really, like, you didn't have to take that phone call in front of the kids. You could have went in another room and had that conversation. So I'm side-eyeing your ass, Ashley. I'm side-eyeing you because you ain't even have to take that phone call.
Yes. Babe.
I mean, I just laughed when she attempted to sing and Dean cut that shit short. No, Dean got up on the counter on the island, and she couldn't help but stop because Lumpnell was looking at her like, okay, you can stop now. Our ears are bleeding. What are you doing? This is not what we came here for. Yeah.
That shit had me cracking up. That shit had me weak. But you know what? I got to circle back to what T said, because I said the same shit in my review. her announcing that her divorce is gonna be finalized in the midst of Auntie Monica's toast. Bitch, this is not about you. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Literally, what are we doing? Because you about to piss me off. Nobody asked me. Nobody asked you to speak on that. Girl, this could have been said while we was eating dinner, but in the midst of the toast, girl,
right. Right. You could have said that while we eating cake and rotel dip. You could have let that bit OD in. Like, that's your toast man.
No, that was text message.
What about you and your raggedy divorce? Oh.
Chat, it's 304 in the chat, and it's only 138 on the likes. I don't understand.
Oh, Lord, Sakina about to get y'all. Y'all already know. Sakina is about to get y'all. So I suggest y'all go ahead and get information because Sakina about to get in the chat.
The disrespect be crazy. And the thing, okay, because let me get y'all together real quick. A lot of y'all be watching the same lives over and over again. We all in rotation amongst our other faves. And we all as YouTubers say the same shit. Like the video, like and subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe. We even got moms who say the shit all throughout. Why can't y'all just get information? I feel like a mama who constantly telling her kids to clean up after themselves. Right. Why can't we get it together? I don't get it. At this point, y'all is a whole bunch of YouTuber ass folks, and I love y'all. But why is we having the same problem every Monday night? This don't make sense. This don't make sense. Now, can we get these likes up, please? This is great. Yes, like the video, goddammit. In the words of Naya Green. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
As y'all know, Sakina went the nice way about it. I'd have just cut y'all out.
I mean,
she just literally did.
I'm trying a mix of gentle parenting and traditional black mama. A mix.
Not some gentle parenting.
Just a little bit. I'm trying. Just a little bit. Short-term memory will come on. Remember it now. I'm saying it now. Like the video. 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 Please. Por favor.
Thank you.
And
if y'all don't like the video, when y'all go to sleep, all y'all go hear is Ashley scratching and surviving in your ears.
Oh.
Or you gonna hear my mellow clip. Or you gonna hear my mellow clip. One or the other. It might be both. That's even worse.
Clip. Yeah, that's worse.
I'm breaking generational curses, period. That's why I set up gigs. I can't do parenting all the way.
So Giselle and them girls plant that Christmas tree. I said this, but do y'all got anything for it or not?
That damn tree.
Again, this goes to my point. It's the same fucking scene. I don't mean no disrespect to you, Giselle. I understand grief. You lost a parent, and I know that's a process. But we have literally seen the same scene 3 times this year where her talking to the girls. Pop would have loved this. Pop would have been proud of y'all. Pop would have been, I'm so sorry he missed this. Like, again, I thought we were going to get Giselle going into court, yelling at somebody and going through something. We saw her walking down the street like she was in the trailer, like we was about to see her go into a courtroom, and we ain't seen none of that. So did y'all cut it out? Did y'all decide we didn't want to see it or what? Because literally, that is all we have seen this year with Giselle. And y'all had us feeling like we was about to get a real storyline out of her, and only for us to end up right back where we always started with Giselle and them girls. Again.
You know what? Really be? You're right. Because I don't remember that on the trailer specifically, but real quick, can we discuss how Bravo in production keeps playing us with these trailers? Because we definitely got robbed of the scene of Karen and Wendy having to sit down in the confrontation. Why does that keep happening? where we see things in the preview and they do not play out at all throughout the season. Like, but then back to what you said, we see the same damn scene in different fonts throughout the season. Like, that doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. I really thought that we was going to get that scene between Wendy and Karen. I thought that was going to be the last scene before we seen Karen go into court. And we didn't get it at all.
No, I watched the Peacock version. I ain't see that.
I don't know. Yeah. I didn't watch it on Peacock. I only watch Peacock versions when the reunions come on. Or if my mom deleted it off the DVR. But
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they made us really feel like Giselle was about to give us a whole storyline with her father's will. Like, honestly, I didn't even, and I mean, my subscribers, my chat had to tell me, I didn't even know who the person was. I didn't know her father had gotten remarried and it was his wife, and that Giselle is like fighting her stepmother. Like, that is a story. And I understand that some of it might be sensitive because it might still be going through litigation, but I feel like they could have gave us a little bit more.
Yeah. Give us more, because what the hell? I mean, a lot of Giselle's scenes were literally like this. You can sum it up in one sentence, and that be that. We definitely have more to discuss when it came down to that. We were robbed. We were robbed. Are they still on their production with Truly Original?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know obviously Eric's not there anymore, but I don't know who. I think it is still Truly Original though, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know he over there on New York causing chaos, child.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's why they could get canceled now.
They missed that clip too. Catherine said there was a clip where Giselle was calling Mia a bad mom and Ashley called her a bitch. Did we miss that too?
I did see that.
I missed that
in the trailer. I do remember seeing Bad Mom in one of the previews.
Hey, Tammy Talks, what's good, boo?
Hey, Bookie.
Hey, Belle Perspective.
Hey, Belle.
Hi.
Yes, Mo Media. That is who Bryn was hugging. She was hugging Eric. Eric was in that scene. Like, not only hugging her, but he was all through that scene. When you seen production with them, Eric was there. So it's just crazy how dark New York had turned, and whole time we see his clown ass there. Like, what the hell? It is what it is. Yeah, we did that. I guess the Bad Mom clip was supposed to be in the drag king part. Because remember, Ashley had reacted very big when they was catching her up, and she was like, "Bitch, you're lying." That was supposed to be that.
Oh,
because I thought the same thing. Like, Ashley's very reactionary, and whole time there was like more to that whole situation. Got played again. Got played again.
Oh, yeah. Wendy, her family, and the triple DUI holder now go down to the White House. Again, I had that. But y'all got anything? No? All right.
Wait.
I told you I didn't even watch it, so.
The only thing that I had, because I said this in my review last night, is going back to the Beverly Hills panel that we do, and me talking about representation and loving to see Black people in different lights, where we're so used to just seeing entertainers, where it's good to see somebody like Bose, who is great at marketing. We're seeing people in the White House, and even Eddie saying representation matters because you can see yourself here. Because a lot of the times, most Black children can't see themselves somewhere where there isn't already someone there. So I appreciated that.
I agree. I definitely agree. I loved it. I loved it to pieces. I thought that it was a good scene. Wendy did her thing. She looks fabulous doing it. I just want her to take her Dr. Wendy show seriously. And I want her to stay in like this political realm, or not to like, you know, put her in a box, but I just really feel like she can go further with that if she stays in that range of politics. And also the panel that she did with the women last season, that was really good. If she keeps that momentum instead of interviewing Latavia and Just Hilarious, like who gives a fuck? Like no shade, but like who gives a fuck about them?
I agree.
Like why is Latavia and Jessica here? Let's keep it a buck. Let's shoot for people that can change the community, can, you know, give us more insight on what's going on and everything. Especially now, we need that shit now more than ever.
Yeah.
Don't give us interviews that I mean.
The reality is there's a space for places like that. Like she probably could get, because she has been able to get some juggernaut guests, but when podcasts look to do deals, you know, like the nightcaps of the world and like, you know, those shows, they look for consistency, and Wendy is just not consistent.
She's not. She's definitely not. And I know that she posted the interview of what we seen today on her channel, but this can't be a part of your storyline, and we not seeing it. That it's equivalent to Robin and her damn hats being talked about and sold out the entire season. That's not good marketing. That's not good business. Like what? So I'm gonna need her to step her shit up, because I would hate to have to put her in the same category as Robin, but baby, you already there. Love you down. Next.
All right. So we get down to Stacy's shit show. This is the last. Literally, it was a shit show. Shitty ass mess is what it was. Literally. So the shirtless waiters, that was TJ's contribution. Jezzy, I guess this was her weekend to be with Darius. And so she figured since it was her week to be with Darius, she was going to go on ahead and drag him out so that they could be seen and filmed on the show together. So I'm assuming that's what that was. This was her week. And, you know, she wanted everybody to know that this was her week. And, you know, we was able to see Darius' thick ass walking up in there. I mean, y'all got anything for either one of those?
I mean, Jassy, girl, we would have loved to see more of you this season. We would have loved. I know I could speak for me. I know a lot of people on Twitter are saying the same thing.
Why? Is she a whore?
I mean, yes, I was very.
Oh my gosh!
And then I'm talking about some yes.
Right, she a whore. What is there to see?
For me, I just feel like she is. She really gave us a little something. I really felt like the beginning of this season was very promising, and I was going to like her. But just the fact that she, according to, you know, that's the rumor. Shout out to Shady. Yes.
Well,
much love to the UK, baby.
Shout out to the UK, boo. I felt like a lot of people did find her interesting, just as far as like the way that she navigated throughout the group earlier on. But a lot of people were saying that she was chasing that man, and that's the reason why Yana got what she got the flu instead of Jassy. Baby, if they bring you back next season, we're gonna need you to be present, okay?
Or since Color Me Pink has already spoke with the baby mama, if they bring Jazzy and old boy back, go ahead, bring the baby mom on and let us get that.
I'm here for that.
No, you know what, y'all? I'm honestly over that. We've seen it on Love and Hip Hop and everything else. I'm not interested in that. Like, I wasn't, even when people was like, bring Ariana onto Huntsville. No.
Wait. Let's not bring that other show into this show. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm just giving an example. Like, I've just never been up for, like, oh yeah, bring the other person. No, fuck no. There's another show that did that recently, I feel like. And maybe I'm not, I don't know. But yeah, I just don't be here for that. Like, oh, fucking Married to Medicine. Like,
no, but I'm
Sweet
saying
Tea was such a flop to me.
But I'm saying that because of the inconsistency of her story and how it seemed like she was low key trying to come for the baby mama. So what I'm saying is have them on there and let's just clear this thing up.
It
That
don't
will
need to
give
be
us
cleared up now. I don't feel like it need to be cleared up now because yeah, y'all right. Bell Collective too. It don't need to be cleared up now. Color Me Pink has done her interview. She's done the baby mama has done interviews with everybody else. Jassy, there was already holes in the storyline. Everybody was, side eyeing her. Nobody really believed what the story was on Jassy's side anyway, because she couldn't keep it consistent. So yeah, girl, we already know you full of it. Bringing her on the show would not make any sense to me because it's like, okay, we already got what we needed. And it's not like housewives don't need to be that.
But it'll make sense to her because she'll know where he at, so she'll be there to film. See, the whole thing is she was running up behind him. So and he's running up behind the first girl. So with that having been the case, if she just go on ahead and just bring her up there, then you know where your man at, and y'all can film, and then you can go on ahead and do what you got to do for you, Ted.
You talking about Dr. Nicole from the Real Housewives of Miami?
She's
Dr.
not even
Nicole
gonna be on this season.
She's not. She took a leave from the show. She said she had postpartum, and then dealing with the death of her dad.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm with Jamal. But baby, by the time they come back, we wouldn't even give a damn. So no, what the fuck?
Okay.
I would not want to see baby mama on the show. Shout out to her, but no ma'am. We good.
Well, Jazzy, I was trying to help you out because you was running up behind
me too,
but okay.
But Sakina don't want nobody giving advice to nobody and shit.
Right, at all. Fine.
I don't be liking it. I'm like a very territorial person. So like when it comes down to stuff like that, like when Selena had joined Bell Collective, granted she was already on TV before So Gucci. It's like, okay, now you're coming onto her platform, and for what? Because don't nobody give a damn. Like nobody gives a damn about this whole JJ and all. And then if you notice, Selena didn't really serve that much of a purpose. She was more like a friend of. Whole time she was full cast. Like that just didn't make sense. It was a flop to me. And then on Married to Medicine, like I said, Sweet Tea is a fucking flop. Like
that whole situation is a flop.
Who cares? Huh?
I said that whole situation is a flop. Did you see last night's episode? Ugh.
I'm literally.
I heard the people said the people claim it was so damn good.
I don't know.
When I brought that up this morning in the chat, everybody was like, "Oh my God, T! I cannot wait for you to see Married to Medicine. It was so good. You need to do a live about it." Because I said, should I do a live or should I do a pre-recorded? You should do a live because it was so good. Quad was a mess. That's what the folks said. So you saying it's something different?
It was a mess, but what I'm saying, I'm talking about the whole bringing Sweet Tea on. It was a flop. Like if it was supposed to make Quad feel some kind of way or whatever, that ain't what it did.
It didn't, because I'm not caught up. I just started watching Married to Medicine from what I was on episode. I stopped watching it when they went to Orlando, so like I'm catching up from there. Right now they're at the Med Gala. But I have been seeing like the clips of Sweet Tea saying that Quad is jealous. I said, are you out your mind?
Child, Quad is not jealous.
What would Quad
I do think now, I think my opinion about last night's episode when I do my review is not gonna match, because a lot of people, I don't want to go down that road, but I don't think my review is gonna match what other people are saying. So I think I have the unpopular opinion on this one, but
I don't know. I ain't wait because I ain't seen it yet. So I see what my opinion gonna be till I watch.
How I be hating? What I'm hating on? Enlighten me. What I'm hating on? Where your petty Pisces at? I don't really like to be petty, honestly. That's just not. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm above being petty, but that's not my aim for real. So yeah, I don't like to see other like bringing other girls on and stuff, the other woman or the old wife, the new wife, like, girl, for what? That's like them bringing Jamal's ex on Housewives. I wouldn't be interested in seeing that on Potomac. Like, no.
Why? Giselle shaded the hell out of her.
She did, and I did think that was very unnecessary. Totally unnecessary.
It was unnecessary, and Giselle deserved that clap back.
Look, y'all know Sakina fly above all the haters. Fly above. Y'all know she do that.
I'm screaming. So, child, Karen and Stacey have a small little ponderosa with one another. And Karen says that she don't feel like Stacey had her back. Stacey says you a goddamn lie. I had your back when they was calling you all what you are, all type of drunk ass slurers and so on and some such. I had your back then down to Lake Norman, so don't bring your ass brown hair and ass talking about ain't nobody had your back. And then Karen gonna say, well, I didn't see that, so it is what it is. And then you gonna sit over there and try to shush this girl. I got it. Listen, for me, Stacey, I live for you, and you get the MVP award, in my opinion, because you wasn't scared to go there with Karen. You know, most of the girls would have just allowed Karen to have it. You didn't even back down from it. Huh?
She stood on big
She did. She stood on absolute business. She did not take nothing back from what she said. She wasn't scared to repeat what she said, and she stood on what she said. And I wasn't mad at Stacey at all, because and to be honest with you, Karen, you coming up in there drunk boots, lit boots, and all of the rest of that again was not a good look, Karen, because that's why you gave all of that. Your ass was drunk boots. Boots. Honestly, the only difference is your wig won't slipping off, and we didn't see your all your scalp, because that's all you got up there, girl, is scalp. No hair, no baby hair, no pubic hair, no nappy hair, nothing. All scalp. And you up there trying to do her and try to call her raggedy and all the rest of that fuck shit. Stacey better than me. Can I would have whoa your ass? What you got to say, Ruby B? Go ahead.
What I was going to say was, I agree. Stacey stood on business. Kern, you was wrong. You was fucking wrong. I'm so sick of these people that want these one-sided friends. I want you to tell me when I'm right and tell me when I'm wrong. And I want you to tell me when I'm wrong and still be my friend, okay? So the reality of the situation is, Kern, Stacey had every right to feel how she felt about the Mia situation. She don't owe you that kind of loyalty. She don't have to just walk in step with you. She don't have to do that, okay? And I had a problem with you sitting there trying to sun her ass, and Stacey showed you that she really was from Chicago, because she let that come out. She let it come out, okay? Karen was wrong. See, I can call people wrong when they wrong. I can say you wrong when you're wrong. And Karen was wrong. And that was some bullshit.
And you also agree that she was drunk boots too.
I mean, when she asked her, and what are you sipping? I was like, oh.
I do question what was in Karen's glass.
But but Karen deserved that, because I'm not now look, like I said, Stacey, baby, I love you. I love you dearly. I was okay with the dress, but that her never again.
That whole thing was
the whole thing.
That dress did not look couture, didn't look expensive, it didn't look well made, and that wig did not last the night. Okay, it started off at an 8 and it ended on a 1. I don't know what the fuck. Where you got that wig from, Stacey?
It all gave Vivian. That's all I need. It all gave Vivian. I never shopped down to Vivian. Don't shade Viv, but you ain't got nothing I like this.
Yeah, Karen did tell y'all she was drinking hard liquor, because remember Stacey asked her what was in her cup, and she said hard liquor. And I believe her. But
see, I didn't even catch the shade that Stacey threw. I swear I didn't catch the shade until I saw it on Twitter. I said, oh shit, she did too.
Oh, I called it. But no, that's because Karen was coming at her. She was like, don't put your finger on it. She's like, I'm just talking with and Stacey was like, okay. I think Stacey just like, all right, you. And then every time Stacey retold the story, because she ain't never lie.
Nope.
If you heard, she got more boisterous with it. I was just like, oh, y'all done pissed Stacey off tonight.
And to be honest, I feel like Karen knew she fucked up. I really, because I could see the defeat on Karen, to be honest with y'all. I think she knew the jig was up and she fucked up. I honestly believe she felt that.
And I wanted to say this. Karen is a one-trick pony, and I'm tired of her. Because whenever someone doesn't toe the line, her first thing is damn near to ice them out. Because she did, even though Mia deserved it, but I'm demoting you.
Right.
We're down here. And Stacey was looking at her like, I really don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah, because you did wrong to me.
Does that. Right.
Yeah, you did wrong to me. How you beat me get mad?
I really wish that Stacey would have said, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Like,
right.
Like that would have sent me over the edge, bitch. I really would have stood up for that bitch. Like, yes,
I'm screaming.
And then Karen was starting to unravel because after Wendy overheard it, and they were initially going to go change, but they ended up having another Ponderosa. She was like, well, wait, Wendy, can I talk to you for a minute? And it's the look, and Wendy walked off, and you could see it's just like, damn it.
We gonna get there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll get there. We almost there. Giselle bought the same ugly Thule ass dress that Stacey wanted. That's what you get. It was ugly on the hanger. It was ugly on the mannequin. It would have been ugly on Stacey, and it was horrendous on you. I didn't like it at all. That's what you get. Kay comes without Greg. Kay comes without Greg.
Nobody give a fuck.
Moving on. Ashley don't like Stacey outfit, but girl, you want to talk like.
Oh.
Go ahead, really. Go ahead, really.
Ashley, you better not ever fix your motherfucking lips to talk about nobody's goddamn wig. We have not forgotten that disco queen wig your ass wore in your confessional about 4 seasons ago. We ain't forgot that shake and go wig that you wore last season. If you don't go sit your ass all the way the fuck down, showing up at that damn event looking like a reject from the Queen of the Night video from the Bodyguard movie, your fake ass Whitney Houston imitation ass. You don't get to talk about nobody's goddamn wig.
Baby, honey. I said, Ashley, where are you going? Like, are you performing healing in like, you thought you ate with that and you really didn't. Like, it's not an ugly outfit, but where's you going? Like, you was looking for a moment and it did not land.
Right. Go help your mama with a wig. How about that?
Wait, really be she came when she was wearing one of her mama's old wigs. You just said it. How she gonna help her mom? That's the blind leading the blind.
Stacey came in one of Sheila's old wigs. Be clear. All of them try to act like they liked it. Ooh, you changed your hair. I would have been like, Like, I would have been like, ooh, you changed your hair.
Y'all heard TJ. If you love it, if you like it, I love it.
Right. Even Miss TJ called it out, honey. Miss TJ said, Miss TJ won't hear for it.
She was like, you like it? He was like, if you like it. Baby, when somebody say, well, if you like it, that's a no. That's a no.
Automatic no.
So Ashley gets it started. Y'all know we talk about the one trick pony shit again. Y'all know how it goes. Ashley goes and gets it started by telling Giselle what she done heard by way of Stacey. Now, Ashley, I gotta get your silvery wearing ass together because you added way more stank and funk to what it was that she said. She gave the exact same story to you that she gave to Father Tab. You want to take stories and add more stuff to it to make it more salacious and shit, and that's how stuff gets started. You just should have relayed the information the way you got it, because the way you got it was bad enough. You ain't had to make it no worse.
Did you see production? Shady ass said what when they were like, what Stacey actually said. I said, see, even production.
Oh boy, Wendy like the plague.
Child. And anyway, child. So in the middle of them doing all of that, they asked Karen about it. Karen want to say, does that sound like something that I would do? Yes.
Wait, and they looked at her like
because even Giselle had to admit, one, she already told Wendy that Karen was talking shit about it, but because she said she didn't want to believe her, I agreed. And then two, she also came out and said that, you know, that's what Karen do. She secretly go out, have lunch with people, and try to skew them in a way to align with her and what it is that she wants them to do. Like Giselle nor Ashley thought she lied. Right. And then when she even told them where she took her out to eat at, that sealed it for Giselle right then and there.
That's the deal, baby.
And then wait. And then Karen all of a sudden mysteriously remembered.
Yep. Well,
but wait. But before that, when they asked her, they was like, well, did y'all ever meet her? She was like, yes. No, we didn't. And then when it came back up and they was like, it was at your favorite mom and pops. And then it was just like, oh shit, slip showing. I gotta be truthful.
So, okay, well, let me ask y'all this as we said that. If y'all was Wendy, now after y'all just sat up there, bigged her up, took her to the White House with you, all the rest of this stuff, and y'all come to an event and y'all Wendy and y'all get that information, how would y'all react?
I'm going to take it all in. I'm going to take it all in and I'm going to react just the way that Wendy did. I'm not going to give you too much, but I'm going to tug on your motherfucking wig to let you know I don't like that shit you said. And I actually believe it.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. I think Wendy handled it. Wendy was like, I absolutely believe it. But, you know, it is what it is. And I don't think she had I don't know. Karen was wrong. See, y'all thought y'all was going to get something different. Karen, you said it. I believe Karen said it. I believe Karen has been doing that bullshit. And Karen, you shady as I absolutely believe that. We saw her do it last year with NECA. She just did it on camera, but she did it with NECA. Remember, she took NECA out and was like,
I told the people that.
Potomac and blah, blah, blah.
I told the people that.
Yeah, like we know she does that. I absolutely. That's why Wendy believed it, because Wendy know what Karen be doing.
Mm-hmm. I told the people that in my lab, and everybody was like, because Mammy Shrine and I said, I get all of that. I said, but at the end of the day, I thoroughly believe Karen also has something to do with that shit as well, especially because it's Wendy. I said, I told the people that.
I mean, but if y'all go back to when I think it was last episode when Stacey had brought up what was said, they flashed back to when they were at Vivian's place. And what was Stacey talking about? The same exact shit that Karen brought up Wendy's first season about them being on the same board and her trying to go behind her back and do this and that. And then you had Karen trying to be like, oh, well, So that's why I was saying in your chat last night, really be that Karen was doing this since Wendy's first season. She just kind of was a little more discreet as the seasons went on, but you still feel this way and you still been talking shit about this woman. You just mad that it didn't caught back up with you.
Yeah, because you never stopped.
And let's not turn this into that other show. Y'all get on my nerves with that when we calling somebody out about something and then y'all want to go, everybody else do it. Yeah, everybody else might have lunch with the new folk, but we don't know if everybody else is trying to skew people into being this way or that way. But we know for a fact Karen ass doing it. So that's why we're giving it to Karen. Whether everybody else do it or not, Karen the one that got caught doing the shit. So that's why Karen the one that's going to get got.
Period.
And even with conversations like that, it's one thing if it's, you know what, meet everybody, get to know them for yourself. And then if it's, well, what is your interaction with these people? That's a totally different question. But it seems like Karen is literally just leading with, hey, watch out for this person. And,
Right.
and it could come off as, look, I'd have been through something. I don't want you to go through it. But it looks like, let me rally the troops. Let me go ahead and get my army set up. That's how it's coming off. And the crazy part is, and I understood Karen when she said, I didn't see you defending me for yourself, because there are some people where it's, I have to see you do it. But Stacey was 10 toes down for her ass for the first 3/4 of this damn season.
She was.
Yep. Was down for her. Went and told her when the girls was talking about her immediately after. No,
exactly.
That's true.
And when she went back and told him, she also let it be known, this is what I said. I didn't just bring you this tea back. They said this, and this is what I said. Being a good damn friend.
Yep.
Even
so I
even
wasn't
though you
mad.
didn't see it.
So I wasn't mad at how they all got on Karen. I won't mad how they all got on Karen and how they had that Ponderosa. I'm not upset about that. And Karen, you look defeated. You should have listened to Giselle and just shut up. Best thing to do, Karen, shut up.
Wait. What Dave Chappelle say? I plead the fifth.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. Just let it be what it is, Karen. The dog started shitting, and that was that.
Wait, no. Because really, B, thank you for saying I was right last night. Thank you. But did I not say this shit last week? That I have a dog that is a bit of a rescue. I didn't say this part, I've worked in kennels, or volunteer at a kennels. I know what happens when you have dogs that are sheltered like that. Small things can scare them. So the fact that it was supposed to be confetti, but it was a fog cannon, and none of them were expecting it, that's what happened. And yes, really, B, I did catch that there was already a piece of shit already on the floor. I don't know how they didn't see that. I just kind of.
I was wondering if that's what that was.
Well, like I said, it was a shitty ass mess, and that was just that. The end. And TJ tried to spray damn Febreze on it, making it work. Anyway, so Kay and Greg move into that new damn house that she came up here and talked about him or her done building and all the rest of this shit, right? So they went through all of that to build the house, to move in the house, for her ass to move out of the house later on, but did go say she's expecting a ring in 2025. That's y'all friend. Don't look at me. That's y'all friend. What's up, Ruby?
Stacey, my friend.
So I call bullshit on that whole story now, because if they bought that house together and you moved into that house and you literally mean you walked away, so you walked away from an investment, like you own half of that house, I call bullshit. I feel like Greg was already buying that house and you were moving in with him. And when shit got funky and things weren't working out, you moved out. Because I don't believe that they bought that house together and both of their name was on the deed title of that house, and she just walked away after a couple of weeks of that shit not working. Now, call me crazy, but I just ain't feeling that. I don't believe that. I call bullshit. I think it was his house, you were moving in with him, and shit ain't work out and you left.
You know what? And now that you're saying that, I believe you wholeheartedly, because let's not forget, my sis she does bend the truth a bit. She's the same one who told us that he spontaneously flew her out to Paris after she got in a fight with Deborah. Whole time, this is something that was planned because she thought she was getting proposed to. She told Ashley this before they even got into it. So,
yeah. Because remember at the beginning of the season, I was like, so y'all are getting like a whole house built and y'all don't even know if y'all ready to get married yet. It just did. I mean, I know people do that all the time. I understand young folk, you know, do that. They do shit all out of order. They buy houses before they even know if they're gonna be married to this person. You done locked yourself into a 30-year mortgage with somebody that you don't even know if you're gonna like in a year. Okay, whatever. I know people do it, but you walked away way too easy. Like, it would have been, I live in the basement, he live in the master suite or something, because I ain't going no motherfucking way with my name on the title. Or even that, or he done bought me out, and it's too soon for that. Like, y'all literally just moved in. It's too soon for all that shit. That's a lot of that. Do you know how much work going into some kind of shit like that? Maybe I'm just being too grown. Maybe
well,
I'm just
I
being
mean,
too
wait, but Terrence knows how much work goes into that. Because isn't him, his husband, and sister wife, you know, still trying to build on that land and whatnot? I ain't watched the show in 2 seasons, so I don't know. But I think Terrence know about it. Don't you know about it?
I don't know nothing about none of that. That's their goddamn business. I don't move into that people's house. That ain't none of my business. The only thing I'm worried about is my man. Anything dealing with that, that's their business. I don't worry about my man. I don't know nothing about none of that.
My
You got the
man is
wrong
your
somebody.
man is.
Okay, you got the wrong somebody. I know how to play my part. I ain't the harlot. Y'all can root for Kay all y'all want to. And I ain't got no problems with Kay. I just feel like she wants to be married by any means necessary. And I feel like she probably still gonna end up being with Greg. I feel like the next season we're gonna find out me and Greg worked it out and we're trying to figure things out and yada yada. I think that's gonna be the storyline for her, to be honest.
And if that's the storyline, I'm gonna treat her storyline like I do Ashley and Giselle's. So this happened. Next scene. Like, no, God be like, so Giselle and her daughter's planning a treat for their daddy. So in this next scene, this and this and is literally gonna be this what happened.
Yes.
Now
And
I'm going on to something else. That's it.
Because she gave us the same thing every scene. Greg did this. Greg said that. We arguing. He like traditional gender roles, and I'm not that girl. Girl, I'm trying to give you a pep talk every goddamn scene.
So Father Time and Sleepy G spend New Year's together with the churn, and her and her booger broke up prior to that. Does anybody give it that?
We already seen that shit play out. We don't give a fuck.
5 months later, double DUI done upgraded to triple DUI because the hoe was found guilty, and that was that.
You skipped my girl Wendy.
What about Wendy? What happened with Wendy? See,
she back teaching.
Of course.
She back teaching.
TV.
Wendy, you back teaching? Where, girl? Where you teaching at when?
Wesleyan University. It's in Maryland.
What? Well, go ahead, girl. You went through all of that with Mammy Shrine to go back to teaching.
It's a more interesting course.
It better be. It better be. It better be.
I kind of wanted to take it. It was on reality TV. I would have loved to take that class.
Right. Like, what does that entail? Like, yeah.
They said it's online teaching. Oh, so it ain't teaching, it's teaching.
Don't do that.
Listen, as somebody who had to teach online, it's teaching.
Don't do that.
Listen here. I did virtual with my niece. The teachers was teaching.
All right. Well, like I said, that's it. That's all. We ain't got no more, honey. That's what I got for the finale. I ain't necessarily mind the finale. I mean, it was a lot of stuff they could have left out, but it wasn't horrible. But as far as this reunion goes, I don't know. I really feel like they're going to psych us out. I don't know. I feel like the first part going to get real boring. Something good might happen in the second part, and then the third part going to be real boring. That's my prediction.
Child, they said Mia left mid-reunion, so that whole you built the whole season around Mia and her shenanigans, and Mia didn't even stay through the whole thing. She couldn't even thug it out. Right. She couldn't even thug it out through the whole reunion and all that. Y'all built this whole season around her.
Yeah, nah, baby, you would have had to stay because that contract.
She first chair. How she get the lead?
They said she left early.
So,
spoilers.
Wait. If that's the case, then that's probably why Andy was having that conversation about the spiral. Okay.
I mean, I don't know that to be true, y'all. That's what I heard. I heard she left early. I could be wrong. Don't come back and say really be said because I said it, but I'm telling y'all that's what I heard.
Did Sleepy G and her booger show up?
We didn't see them. We didn't see either one of them. Well, her and Ink broke up around the holidays, and they filmed a reunion in January, so Ink wouldn't have been there anyway, right?
I mean, what would we really need with him other than fill in some gaps? I guess
we wouldn't need shit from him.
We don't need no Greenfield. We don't need him. He a part of the. We don't want the exes on the show. He a part of it. The shit I was saying earlier, we don't need him. He can go on. Who gives a damn?
I mean, like, if we had Ig, Terrace, I'm just gonna say it, don't be mad. It's almost like having Antoinette on the reunion for Bell Collectors, there for all of 10 seconds, and then you gone next moment. Like, what was you there for?
What would we need him there for when
exactly
when Mia and Gordon already gave us the rundown last reunion, and then now we gotten through the season that Jeremiah is Gordon's son. So there will be no Ink input that will even matter at this point. Like, baby, you're not the daddy. That's not a lingering question. We figured it out. Go on Apple Box.
Yeah, that's why, right? That's why we only got a picture of Mia sitting down because they do those pictures afterwards, right?
That's what they.
So that's why we didn't get a full picture of Mia.
Child. Then she should have got her check should have got a deduction.
But my thing is, so the question is, you left the reunion early. Was that with or without permission from Andy? Because y'all know how Andy feel about his reunions. Y'all can play around if you want to. That'll be your pink slip. You fuck up the reunion.
Exactly. And then I feel like too, this just made me think about like Andy and his frustrations. I know this like not even Potomac at this point. But I caught how irritated he was with Jenna Lyons and how she wasn't really, how she doesn't show her reality on the show. I feel like it might be her last go around with New York. I wouldn't be mad if they didn't ask her to come back. Like,
I mean, but that's what they allow.
That's why I said there needs to be some things in the contracts because how are y'all letting people get away with certain stuff? Relationship,
but I'll say this though, I'm okay with not showing your relationship if you're giving us something else of substance.
Exactly, and that in my New York review, that was the comparison. I said, if Jenna Lyons was to take it the Mary Cosby route, then it'll be different because we know Mary is private to an extent, even though we know her backstory or whatever, but to an extent, she does not open up to the ladies, but she delivers in her scenes. Her commentary, her opinions and everything, it's funny, it's jarring, all those things. And so she gives us something versus Jenna who don't do shit and she don't do nothing in her scenes. And then you got the nerve to be private. Like that does not work. So I feel like Bravo needs to work in these contracts or just be more strict when it comes down to these shows because Mia should not be able to leave the reunion early if it's not, an emergency, and people shouldn't be able to be discreet on a reality show. That doesn't work.
Right. And I agree. I want to go back to something y'all just said when he was like, they allow it to happen. I agree with that as well, because I'm going to use the example. I know a lot of people want to blame Eric for the whole situation with Bryn, but I'm not going to put all that on Eric. I'm going to put that on Andy. Because last year, Bryn did the same shit last year, but she was everybody's sweetheart. Andy loved Bryn last year. Bryn was the belle of the ball at BravoCon, right? She got uplifted for that shit. So what did she do this year? She revved it up and she put a little extra on top of it. So I mean, granted, it wasn't a good look to see how cozy Bryn was with production, but Andy started that shit last year. He loved Bryn and what Bryn was doing. He loved her stirring the pot and all of that. And so this year she just revved it up and added to it. So, again, it's what's allowed. Andy loved that shit. And so it gave Bryn, it gave her carte blanche to do it even worse this year.
Yeah. Very true.
Well, all I got to say is justice for Jenna. All right, she the only carpet muncher up there and I live. Justice for Jenna.
They got 2 of them. Thank you. They got 2 lesbians on the cast.
Yeah.
I knew Jenna first. Fuck them.
So
all right, fuck them. I knew Jenna first. Justice for Jenna.
Ain't no justice for Jenna. She played it too safe, and that shit that she pulled with Jessel and going off on brand, I felt like it was performative.
No, it was, especially given the fact that on Watch What Happens, so on the reunion,
exactly,
sit here and hold her to task, but on Watch What Happens Live is, oh well, I
back
understand,
to the bull.
And it no.
Because that's where Jenna lost me, because honestly, I like Jenna, but it's fuck you, Jenna. After watching that finale and watching how you defended Bren, like literally 2 weeks ago after the finale, after the reunion filmed, and your ass was up there defending Bren, it's fuck you for me, Jenna Lyons.
Well, what did Bren do that was so wrong?
Did you watch it?
Right. So basically, what Jenna did was, I mean, not Jenna, what Bren did was, her and Uber had been going at it. She initiated this whole thing with Uber. They was going toe to toe. Uber was like, I don't know what you did to get this job. Maybe you slept with somebody, but I'm enough. I don't got to do all of that. Bren took that and ran with it. Oh, so she said that I suck dick for work and like all of this, making this a big deal. She crying about it and all of this, and she was like, she said, Uber said this knowing that I got SA'd, and she knows this. And I called her and told her about this, and so everybody is against Uber. Like, girl, why would you say something like that? Like, nobody really talked to Uber about it, but they're on Bren's side automatically. And what's her name? Jessel told Uber about it, and Uber like went right off because she was like, she never told me anything like that. Like, Bren tried to make it seem like Uber was weaponizing her situation, her SA, and that wasn't the case. It turned very dark very quick, and it just displayed that Bren is a sick individual, because she woke up the next day like it wasn't nothing. She was like, no, she said that she was adamant about Uber knowing. Then she was like, after the cameras went down, basically, she was like, well, maybe Uber didn't know, after she done caused all this ruckus. And then the next day woke up like shit was sweet, like ain't nothing happened. So,
and then didn't understand why she ain't heard from nobody, why nobody. Right, because again, in her mind, she thinks that everybody's still believing this bullshit story she done told.
Yeah, like it was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't
and again,
anyway.
Yeah, just very dangerous. It was a very dangerous thing.
Oh wait, and not just that, and also trying to say to Uber, don't be the angry black woman, but that's how you're trying to paint her. Yet at the same time, trying to say the plight of a black woman, like we can't work and and I'm not downplaying her blackness, but you don't show up as
I am,
and I'm trying to be nice, but okay, but I'm saying like you don't show up as, and it's your
in
only
any way
playing your blackness when it's of benefit, but you're weaponizing that against another black woman on the like it was just one of those where it's just like you're doing so much and you're so dangerous, where is no.
Yes.
And I forgot to say this on my live, but y'all know, have y'all heard about the blind item though?
Wait, what's that?
Okay. So there's a blind item that's floating around the social media spaces that allegedly is that there is a cast member on the Real Housewives of New York that has a deep secret that they're afraid for it to be exposed, because if it gets exposed, it's way worse than what they're already in trouble. I'm paraphrasing, but like they already have enough bad publicity, and if this secret gets exposed, it will be the biggest blockbuster secret in the history of the Real Housewives of any franchise. So a lot of people think it's about Bren, because who else on the Real Housewives of New York has a big enough, like, is already under scrutiny? Because they were like, she already doesn't need any more scrutiny. So who else has enough scrutiny? And then me speculating, I was like, what could be the big secret that Bren could? The other thing was, they said her life is all smoke and mirrors. She's really broke, and she's harboring a secret. And I was like, I don't know this, y'all. This is me speculating. If it is Brent, y'all, what if she not really black?
You know, and the people been saying that.
Brent?
Some people been speculating that. Mom, please get out the chat. What is you talking about?
Hey, Mom.
But really be, or do you think this is a plight to keep New York from going on pause again?
I don't know. I mean, again, it's a blind item, so it could. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. See, you got 5 more minutes. I know you're ready to go. Give me 5 more minutes. Just give me 5 more minutes.
Who the fuck said Brent was a black woman?
She did.
Where?
She said it on season
her daddy's black.
She said it on season 1.
Brent looked like Mandy Moore. Where is she black at?
No,
like I had to look it up. I said Brent.
Okay, all right, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Because I don't want to say it wrong. I'm gonna let y'all hear. Okay, can y'all hear?
Saying my husband just apparently there's a huge scandal about Brie Whitfield from RHOP, which is about to drop. Doing some digging. It starts with this tweet from a woman who apparently her husband works in production or in TV or something. 3 days ago, she tweeted saying, "My husband just came home and started telling me this story about this woman. Turns out she's on flop brony. Had her being broke and life is smoke and mirrors. She's hiding this colossal secret that even I morally can't share. Bookmark this tweet. Biggest housewife secret ever, I swear." Then a blind item came out yesterday saying, talk is getting louder that one of the New York housewives is harboring a huge secret that contradicts everything she's ever told us. If this comes out, it will be the most explosive housewife scandal ever, and trust, she doesn't need any more bad publicity these days. So everyone is just assuming that must mean Bryn. Then the person that did the original tweet said, could this be my secret I told y'all about 3 days ago? This is what I know. This blind item is not lying. Then these two accounts going back and forth, and there really is.
So again, it's a blind item. What a blind item means basically is nobody's putting a name on it. We don't know if this is even coming from a reputable source, but it has been floating around for a couple of days. I meant to bring it up on my live. I just keep forgetting, child. But it's been floating around for a couple of days. So I was just like, what could be so big that could rock Real Housewives? Like in any, like we done had some scandals on Housewives. What could be so big of a scandal that it would be bigger than any other scandal? What did Brent lie about being black, y'all?
I'm still trying to find for the droplet of nigga in. Like this, what I've been looking for the whole time.
Her hair is the giveaway for me. On the first season or last season, she went to a black hairstylist, and that's when she gave the story that she is mixed, and like the way to bond with the black community would be her grandma taking her to the black salon. And so even though you look at her brother does not look biracial at all. I mean, and don't get me wrong, because we've seen biracial kids that carry more of the, white trait, which is why we have things like white passing. But I don't know. Y'all think she ain't black, but you know what? T says she looked like Mandy Moore, and I always felt like she looked like Journey Smollett.
Yeah, she gave me Mandy Moore. The first time I saw her, she gave me Mandy Moore the same. And I said, oh, okay, that's cute. Because it's a lot of them that's lookalikes up there. So I said, all right, that's cute. But y'all sitting up here talking about stuff, she black. That's what confused me. I said,
I'm just going off of what she said.
Yeah.
And we saw pictures of her grandmother, but we ain't never seen pictures of nobody else in her family. And her brother don't look any more black than she does, as far as I'm concerned.
Right. And so
and
this
I'm not
white
saying
lady
she lying, y'all. I'm not saying she lying. I'm just saying.
Tell us Bryn better be Rashida Jones.
Rachel Dolezal?
No, for real. She dead ass better be. But see, that's another thing. Rashida Jones is very white passing. Whole time her daddy is Quincy. So it happens. But
Yeah,
I do
absolutely.
think that she's biracial. But that is a good that is like the one thing that I could think of to really be when you put it like that, because what else is there?
Because even if it come out that she really is an escort, well, I don't think that's, I mean, okay, what if it comes out that she's broke? Okay, like, what could they come out that would be a bigger scandal? Like, what? I mean, we've had housewives go to jail. Like, what?
Yeah, right.
But I mean, but if she's an escort, we had Trailer Trash Grandmaster Zodiac. Like, okay, you're an escort. Who cares?
And a lot of the women that marry their husbands, like Erica Jane, who ain't in love.
Yeah,
and
I mean, Mary Crosby married her granddaddy. Like,
right, like we had some damn near incest type shit on here. Like, come on, what else can we get from this?
Right, exactly. There's no coming back from if she lied about her being black. Like, there's no coming back from that. Like you said, that's some Rachel Dolezal type shit. Yeah, and again, I'm not saying that's what it is, y'all. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just telling y'all that's what's out there. And you saw I went to the Twitter. I got that off of Twitter. I ain't make it up. I got that off of Twitter.
Okay, so real quick, y'all. Now, what if she did lie about being black, but she is biracial, because we know that texture is not 100% Caucasian? What y'all think she mixed with? Like, I want to hear from the chat. What y'all think she mixed with that hair texture if it ain't black? Maybe native, either native or
Pakistani.
I ain't in this.
I say I don't know. I ain't got nothing. I got nothing.
She could be a little, Cherokee.
That brand is as black as Tommy and Dale.
Cuban, but see if she
wait. Dean, I'm sorry, Dylon is a black man. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. Don't do Dylon.
Okay. So if y'all say Cuban, see, this is what, Mexican. Okay, Mexican.
Now I can see Mexican.
I can see a bit of Mexican.
Jewish.
Yes,
I can see that.
Jewish people be having them curly kinks. Okay. Look, y'all onto something. See, the only thing that kind of gets me with Dominican and Cuban is the African Afro-Latina part of that, because then at that point that would make her black, unless she is the European type. And then if that's the case, then her hair texture wouldn't be that. You know what I'm saying?
Look, Brand, we need to see you with your daddy sitting in his lap holding a damn rattle. That's what we need from you, Brand. All right, we need to see you with a picture of your daddy, not your mama, not your grandmama, because we don't need to see them. We need to see a picture of your daddy. That'll solve all of this, Brand.
I agree, because why y'all didn't have any pictures?
None.
Like, they show us stuff like that all the time on Housewives. They give us a little flashback of the wife with the family.
I mean, I would say, I don't know. It said you was born in 86, so I doubt around that time black folk really, I mean, was you hidden? I don't know.
No, we can't say that because they was definitely not the 23andMe, 25 white, 25 black, 25. Listen, it got to be something like that. She probably is not all the way black. I don't know, but that's the only thing I could think of when really be put it like that. My mind can't go anywhere past that. Not something that we haven't seen before.
Well, Brand, I really hope for your sake you's a nigga somewhere, because if we find out that you ain't, and we in this climate right now, Brand, these people gonna tear your ass alive. They gonna tear you up limb from limb. You better hope you got some nigga in you. That's all I'm gonna say. Produce your dad.
Okay.
Go find.
He passed.
Okay, well, can't we look up in no bit?
Last season.
Okay, well, don't he got an obit? Can't we look up his obit?
I don't know. I'm sure he do.
Boom. That'll solve it right there.
Somebody actually said that in the chat. I seen that. They said that he is listed as one of her kids in his obituary. But you can put anybody in somebody's obituary.
No, hell no, I ain't putting just any old motherfucker in my shit.
I mean, I'm saying
wait,
like
Terrence. Most people who have obituaries are already dead before they're done, unless you're like me and you already have yours on the thumb drive. But you know.
Yeah, my mama was like that. My mama already had her shit before she passed. Yeah, you like my mama. My mama was like that.
Baby,
that's why I said I'm gonna do the same thing.
I already wrote my whole obituary as well. So my mother already wrote hers too. So yeah.
Damn, y'all prepared. Look,
no, you gonna say what I want you to say about me. You're not gonna make up no shit about me. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck to say about me.
I'm just saying, my family don't know me, so I don't want nobody to write my shit and get to line in there. No, we gonna put facts on what the fuck it, because I want them to be like, he was in the army, he was a paratrooper, motherfucker. Where? I wasn't jumping out of shit. No.
No, y'all, I have not seen New York since their first season back. And even then, go back and look at the playlist. I lasted for 3 episodes.
It was kind of boring this season. It picked up.
Yeah, I dropped it.
It picked up at the end. Once they went to Puerto Rico, that's when it really started picking up. Shit, they ended the season in Puerto Rico like they did Salt Lake.
Yeah, they had to end it early. Because according to what I heard, because they ended it after Puerto Rico, because allegedly when they got to the airport, there was a physical altercation at the airport. Uber put her hands on Bren. So like they literally had to end the season. Now, that's what I had heard.
I would have loved to see that. Well, not love.
That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. I'm just telling you what they said. They said that's why they ended it at Puerto Rico, because I guess they just didn't feel comfortable with them filming at that point, child.
Why? It wasn't nothing but a little damn tussle. Right. They would have tussled for a little bit, and then they went to the room. They would have been upset for like a day or so, and then they'd have got back together like everybody else.
But Terrence, not necessarily, because when you have someone that says or does something that negatively impacts your reality, it's not easy to come back from shit like that.
Yeah, it is. Once you whip her ass, it's all settled.
I hope she would have drugged that bitch by her
Me too.
hair up and down the Puerto Rican airport.
That's what settles it. That's what settled it. And so Uber ain't got no reason to be mad no more. See, at that point, it's over with. Why am I still mad? I done whooped your ass. It's nothing to get mad at no more. It's forgiven.
Well, what happened was, if you remember, Yvette, they had another day in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
And Bren left and went to the airport. And then once Uber and Jessel came back to the house, production decided to just shut the whole thing down and send everybody home. So what I'm thinking is Bren was probably still at the airport. It ain't but so many flights going in and out of Puerto Rico to New York in the last minute. So Bren was probably still at the airport. I don't know if that story is true. I'm just saying that's why we didn't get any more filming after Puerto Rico, allegedly. Because they're allegedly. Bren left, but we don't know when, we don't know what flight, because they were going to stay in Puerto Rico. Remember, they were talking about going horseback riding or whatever. Mm-hmm. But once Uber and Jessel came to the house, remember they said production decided to just cut the whole trip short and send everybody home. So we saw Bren leave for the airport, but we don't know if Bren was still at the airport. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad y'all
Puerto
didn't.
Rico
Y'all
is
don't
not one of those places that's got 1 million flights coming in and out all day, every day. So if Bren was on the next flight to New York, leaving out of Puerto Rico, it stands to reason that once the rest of them got there, Bren might have still been sitting in the first class lounge or something. Like, she may very well have still been in the airport. That's what I'm saying. Again, I can't say that actually happened. I'm telling you what I was told. And I'm not saying I was told that by production. I'm saying that was, word on the street. But think about it. Most of these housewives shows do not, we usually get at least 1 to 2 episodes after the trip. We didn't get nothing after that trip. Not a thing. We didn't even get them doing pickup scenes. Sometimes they'll do like they did with Bell Collective, where they'll do a couple of pickup scenes where it's just 1 or 2 people. We ain't get shit out of New York. They was like, fuck this. They was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say,
Brent,
Chuck,
all
I'm
of them
glad.
were in first class. Child.
I was
Not
just
Brent
gonna
don't get
say,
first
Chuck,
class sleep.
I'm glad that they didn't get physical down to Puerto Rico, because you know everybody's scared to go to jail these days. So you know, yeah, I'm glad that they didn't get caught up. Dear Jesus, everybody, they want nothing but a little goddamn tussle. Everybody's scared. Whatever.
I
That's
mean,
it.
I don't
That's
know if it really was a tussle, but it must have been bad because, like I said, we didn't even get no pickup scenes. We ain't get shit until we saw them doing the promo for the next. We ain't see shit from New York. That shit was a wrap. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. We on a whole different show.
Right. It was speaking of. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. We've been up here for an hour and 36 minutes. An hour and 36 minutes. But we love you guys.
We done talked
That's
about
all we
2 other
got.
shows.
We did, right? Speaking of what we got going on, what y'all got going on, really?
So, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills tomorrow night, Married to Medicine, Young, Rich, and African, Famous, whatever the hell it is, Wags, Love Marriage. I think that's it. Shade in the City and I are still trying to decide if we're going to pick up Ready to Love. So I'll let y'all know if we decide to do Ready to Love. Honestly, the last 2 seasons had left me feeling very blah. You know what? I'm not doing this with him. The last 2 seasons have left me feeling very blah about Ready to Love. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have Beverly coming up tomorrow. The panel for Beverly is Wednesday. Y'all know we take a week break because of the Super Bowl. When we come back, we'll have Potomac again. The panel will then be on Really B's channel for Reunion Part 1. Just want to throw that out there.
Word.
And y'all might see me in videos and pictures celebrating somebody's birthday this weekend. You may. We don't know. And that's it.
And as for me, my Potomac review is up now. I am still reviewing Beverly Hills. That'll be up this week. And I am going to be doing Ready to Love. Y'all know, as much as the show gets on my nerves, I love it just the same. So yeah, I will be doing Ready to Love. So just wait. Well, this weekend might be a little busy, but I will try to squeeze that in at some point this weekend.
And that's
right, jamming and Mary J. He went to the concert.
As for me, I'm gonna do Wags and Married to Medicine sometime tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. That other show I do on Saturday nights. We won't be back for this until when? 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Good. I need the break. So I guess whatever comes is what I'm gonna give y'all, child. I can't even think right now. I'm so sleepy. But shout out to my panelists for being up here. Yes, Scotty twerking down to the damn concert. Like I said,
wait, Terrence. We don't need no hateration or holleration in this dancery.
In this dancery.
I hope his backbone slipped, like I say. Anyhow, I hope you had a good time, though. Be safe and don't accept no drinks from nobody, bestie. And then keep your legs on the floor. Use a lady. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I got no more. And we'll see y'all next week. Well, not next week, 2 weeks from now. Bye, y'all.
Bye.